on their disgraceful and disgusting stance on Palestine. I'm really pleased to introduce Andy Slaughter to you today. Andy.
It's taken me 45 minutes to get here from Westminster Station. That's how many people are here. I've never seen so many people out to support the Palestinian people, to support the people in Gaza who are suffering such terrible oppression at the moment, and to oppose what the Israelis are doing and what the West is doing by supporting them. Do you remember that when Gaddafi was going to bomb Benghazi and go house to house, the West intervened militarily? And last year they tried to do the same thing in Syria to reach Scotland. What do they do when the IDF is going house to house in Gaza? They say they're concerned. The new Foreign Secretary says, we believe Israel has a right to self-defense. And the French government has banned the equivalent demonstration to this in Paris today. Where is the democracy there? I say that everybody here, we have to fight for the people of Gaza because our government are not fighting for the people of Gaza and for the people of Palestine. And when civilians, 50,000 people displaced, 300 people killed, sewage works bombed, not by accident, not collateral damage, deliberately. I was in Gaza 3 weeks after past dead. I saw the phosphorus in the grounds of the hospitals. I saw the shell holes in the sides of the mosque. That's what's happening today in Gaza. That's what we must protect about. And although Britain bears a big responsibility for everything that's happening in the Middle East, and although this disgraceful coalition government is doing nothing for the human rights of the Palestinians, the British people do stand side by side with the Palestinian people, and every single one of you today is carrying on that fight. And we must march, we must protest, we must continue until we have a free Palestine, till we have a sovereign state in Palestine, till we end the occupation, till we end the apartheid. That's what today is about. Thank you everybody for coming. You're right.
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! Ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? What do you want now?
space between you to ensure that we don't have any accidents today. We've had a few people who fainted, so if you want to make sure you remain hydrated, and young children are kept hydrated. If you are fasting, then keep going and power through. You have nothing to worry about. And as you march today, we can see this is huge. There are people that ride on the top of the road, and there are still people coming. There are still people arriving. There will be people joining us at the Israeli embassy as we show that we
Palestine.
You'll all know her. She's been fighting in the House of Commons and now in the House of Lords for Gaza, for Palestine, for human rights, for justice and for freedom. Make a big noise. Make a big noise for Jenny Tong.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for coming to Kensington High Street. The shame is we can't get near the Israeli embassy. And an even greater shame is that the Israeli ambassador won't come out and explain to us just what on earth Israel is doing. It has lost its legitimacy. It is no longer a democratic state. It breaks international law, Geneva Conventions. It has no respect for human rights. Israel must leave the international family of nations. Now, the present situation must be one of the darkest times we've all experienced. But this huge demonstration today shows that all of you, and I know a lot of you are fasting, all of you are prepared to suffer with the people of Gaza. Just remember that at the end of today you can break your fast and go home and have a meal. They have no prospect of a decent meal for weeks to come. They have no clean water, no sewage. We know that the conditions in Gaza are deteriorating all the time, and the long-term effects on children's health and their mental health are going to be dire. But nevertheless, the people of Gaza will not give in. Many of us have been told that they will not agree to any ceasefire that does not open the crossings, give them a seaport, and give them their lives back. The siege of Gaza must end. The occupation of the West Bank must end. We must support them. I know that they would rather be dead than give in to Israel. Free Palestine!
Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Guys, keep moving down. Please keep moving down. More and more are joining us. Please, please keep moving down. There's lots of space. We need to shut down this whole street. We need to fill it up. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Gaza, don't you cry! Gaza, don't you cry! Gaza, don't you cry! Are we gonna let Gaza die? Are we gonna let Gaza die? Are we gonna let Gaza die? Make some noise for Gaza!
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to London! Do we have the West Midlands? Northwest? Northeast? The UK? Do we resist for Palestine?
Right. Hold someone, man. Bingo, come here. Let me hold you.
I want to introduce our second speaker.
No, stand there.
Our second speaker is the convener of Stop the War Coalition. Stop the War Coalition. It does what it says. It mobilized for Iraq. They mobilized for Afghanistan. That's where they came from. They came from the anti-war movement. They have supported the struggles against Islamophobia. I would like to proudly welcome Lindsay German. Give it up for Lindsay German.
Thank you very much, Shamil, for that introduction, and thank you to all of you who've marched here today. We have a tremendous demonstration of tens and tens of thousands of people marching here today, and the first thing I want to say is the demonstration itself is a sign of resistance to what is going on in Gaza. It is horrific that across the channel in France, the government is refusing to allow people to show their conscience and to show their opposition to what is going on. And I send a message to this government because we started this demonstration in Downing Street. I send a message to this government, don't even try to stop us demonstrating, because we will demonstrate until Palestine is free. Children are killed, hospitals are bombed, there are daily killings going on in Gaza, and this is treated as somehow Israel defending itself. It is not Israel defending itself. And I'd like to draw a contrast with what is happening. The terrible event where a plane was shot down over Ukraine. Barack Obama said, this is an atrocious act that cannot go unpunished. That may be true, but what about the atrocious acts that happen every day to the people of Gaza and the people of the West Bank? And why are these reported so differently in the media as they are? Why is it that Israel is given the chance to say that it's only defending itself, where the Palestinians are treated as terrorists and are criminalised abroad and at home? And the reason for that is complicity. Barack Obama is complicit in what is going on in Israel. He arms them, he allows them to do it. David Cameron is complicit in what is going on in Israel. He arms them, he allows them to do it. And the envoy for peace in the Middle East, Mr. Tony Blair, who's caused war wars, he's complicit in what is going on in Israel. So let's attack Israel, and we're here at the embassy, but don't forget our government, the EU government, the United States government, who also are responsible for allowing Gaza to suffer in this way. My final point is this. We cannot rely on any of these governments for justice. The justice is here in the streets. The justice is the people who are campaigning now. We are freedom, we are democracy, and we have to fight for the liberty of people across the world. And especially today, all our thoughts are with those suffering among the Palestinians. Thank you very much.
Free, free! Thank you, all of you, the thousands and thousands of people who've come here. There's some brilliant banners here. There are all different faith groups. There's Jews for Justice for Palestinians. There's Stop the War Coalition. NATO to campaign for peace and justice and against nuclear weapons. I'm really pleased to introduce Kate Hudson from CND.
Thank you, Sarah. 12 years ago, our government took us into war on a great lie, that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. As a result of that lie, hundreds of thousands of innocent people have died, and Iraq is currently a disaster and a tragedy for the people of that country. But I ask you, who has weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East? Israel has a huge nuclear arsenal capable of killing millions of people. But does our country, or does the United States, declare war on it to disarm it? No! Does it criticise it? Does it put sanctions? No! And who has chemical weapons in the Middle East? Israel. And who is using chemical weapons, experimenting with new chemical weapons against the innocent people of Gaza? Israel. And why is our government not demanding an end to that? Why is it not putting sanctions on Israel? Why is it not declaring an attack on Israel for its killing of innocent civilians? Our government stands for double standards. Our government stands for condoning the slaughter of innocents. I tell you, when we have freedom for Palestine, when this war is over, those leaders in Israel, in the United States and in Britain will be at the International War Crimes Tribunal facing charges.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! What do we want it? Now!
We need to remember why we are here. There is a lot of excitement. There is a lot of anger. Are we angry? Yes! Are we angry? Yes! Over 335 Palestinians have been killed in just over a week. Can we accept this? No! Do we accept this?
No!
Today, we have come united outside the Israeli embassy to stand defiant, united, to say we do not accept occupation. We do not accept the brutality. Do we accept the brutality?
No!
I would like to introduce our next speaker. He's from Unite the Union. Unite, a nice word. It's one of the biggest unions in the country. He's a big shot too. He's the Chief of Staff, big man, big man. Yeah, we've got big man here. Give it up for Andrew Murray.
Thank you very much, and it's an honour to bring greetings to this tremendous demonstration, which I hope the BBC has noticed, from Unite and from our General Secretary, Len McCluskey. We have, first of all, two messages for those in the embassy behind us. The first is, end the siege, stop the bombing, stop the invasion, end the occupation. And the second message is, whatever you do, you will not break the spirit of the Palestinian people, nor our solidarity with them. And let's be clear, this assault on Gaza has one purpose only, that is to disrupt any possibility of peace. This is to continue the occupation of Palestine. It has no other purpose, and the world must see it for what it is, an act of barbaric aggression. Brothers and sisters, I'm proud that at our conference just 2 weeks ago, Unite agreed to mount a major campaign and leverage strategy to support boycott, divestment and sanctions against Israel. Because, brothers and sisters, if direct action is right, and it is, against companies that don't pay their tax, how much more right is it against companies that underwrite the Israeli war machine? And our position is simple. If you do business with those that murder 4 children running across a beach, we will never do business with you. But brothers and sisters, we have to condemn the Israeli government, but not only the Israeli government. We have to condemn that cardboard Napoleon in power in Cairo, General Sisi. General Sisi, you are a coward. You are a brave man when it comes to massacring innocent demonstrators. But when it comes to the Palestinians, you are in the pocket of the Israeli government. We must condemn Obama. Obama is demanding an international inquiry into the tragedy of the Malayan jet over the Ukraine. Why is he silent about the greater deaths in Gaza? Where is the inquiry? And finally, we must condemn, I'm almost reluctant to mention his name. He wants war in Syria. He wants another war in Iraq. He wants war against Iran. He supports the war against the Palestinians. He's the Middle East peace envoy who has never stopped a single war, but who has got very rich. It is time Tony Blair was driven out of our public life, taken to the Hague to answer for his crimes. Brothers and sisters, I will end on this note. This is a tremendous demonstration. The movement we have built here in London, here in Britain, over the years is an example to the world of people of all faiths, all beliefs, all world outlooks coming together for peace and justice. And the politicians who oppose us are the same politicians who stir up hatred against Muslims here, stir up Islamophobia. They are the people who also support Israel. Like that miserable Murdoch-sponsored neocon Michael Gove, now apparently locked in the toilet of history. Our unity is their nightmare. So whatever you believe in the name of our common humanity, unite and rise up for Palestine!
Today, we've had support from trade unions that mean at least 5 million workers in this country have had their union support, which is brilliant. Because occupied territories and in Israel. And we were struck by the optimism and the aspirations and the hopes and the determination of the young Palestinians that we met. We have a duty to ensure that those young people have the opportunity to realise their hopes and dreams. So it is totally deplorable when you hear the impact of these massive increased hostilities on children in Palestine, in particular at the moment. The latest information from OCHA is that there have been 59 children killed, 11 in the last 24 hours, 637 injured since the 8th of July, and an estimated 58,000 children traumatised. We must also remember that over 1,400 children have been killed by Israeli settlers and soldiers since the year 2000. This is the reality of living under occupation, a symptom of occupation. Our media must start telling their story, their reality. The NUT is returning to Palestine later this year to work with Palestinians to create resources that we can use in our work to tell their stories, to amplify their voices. Justice for Palestinians, freedom for Gaza.
Free, free! Our next speaker, I've been listening to throughout my life of AIM activism. Our next speaker needs little introduction. Brothers, sisters, friends, I give you George Galloway!
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Brothers and sisters, comrades and friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The entire world is today transfixed. Every newspaper in the entire world has on its front page, every news bulletin in the entire world has as its lead item the horrific massacre of 300 innocent civilians, so many of them children, so many of them women, killed without a reason by bloodless fanatics, careless of the destruction of human life that they have caused. Of course, I refer to the 300 innocents shot out of the sky in eastern Ukraine. The 300 Palestinians are completely ignored by the same newspapers, by the same television companies, and by the same political leaders who are now threatening sanctions and war against Russia, but who are supporting with weapons and money and diplomatic, political and media support the Israeli killers who killed the Palestinians. In fact, if whoever fired that missile in Ukraine had fired it instead at the beach in Gaza, the media could have knocked off for an early lunch and saved themselves all of this work and all of this coverage. I have only 1 minute to make 2 points. Why the double standard? Why is the blood in Ukraine so much more newsworthy, so much more noteworthy than the blood in Gaza? And my last point in the last 30 seconds is this. Forgive me if it's a discordant note. This massacre in Gaza is the reason for the coup in Egypt. It wasn't because Morsi was no good. It wasn't because of the fit or the cut of his suit or his language. They carried out the coup in Egypt to clear the decks for the massacre of the Palestinian people in Gaza. They want to end the Palestinian people, but the Palestinians will never surrender. And we're here to say, as long as one Palestinian remains alive, we'll be with them. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Wassalamu alaikum, thank you.
I give you Kamal Hawash.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I wish people in Gaza could see these beautiful faces in front of us who are showing their solidarity with them. You know, Israel was built on a lie. They said it was a land without a people. Never mind the second bit. That was the biggest lie in history. Palestine was for and is for the Palestinians. The Palestinians are united, and don't listen to the Israelis. People here are from all, the whole of the world Palestinian population, from the diaspora, from the refugee camps, from Gaza, from the West Bank, and very importantly, from East Jerusalem, people who are denied access to pray in Al-Aqsa. Shame on you, Israel! I want to check one thing. Can the BBC cameraman put his hand up, please? I thought not. BBC, these beautiful people pay their license to you. Come out and report the truth. The lies by the Israelis continue. They're saying that they're currently attacking tunnels. If they're attacking tunnels, how come about 20 children have been killed in the last 24 hours? You lying toads. We will see you in the International Court of Justice.
Right. Our next speaker is actually from an organization that brought me into the movement. It's from an organization which was working on the grassroots over 10 years ago when I came into the movement. I make no bones about it. If it wasn't for this organization, I would have been even more far removed than I am at the moment. Our next speaker is the chairman of Muslim Association of Britain. I give you Anas Azdikriti. Brother Anas.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, brothers and sisters, comrades, friends. sisters, on Wednesday, throughout Palestine, the names of the graduates and those who succeeded in the final exams of the high school examinations in Palestine were announced. Out of the thousands of graduates, 37 were found to have already been killed, murdered by Israel. Make no mistake, brothers and sisters, why we are here. London, once again, central London comes to a standstill and becomes, for a moment of time, part of Palestine, simply because there is a crime being committed against an innocent people.
That's it. We do not want people to be crushed. Let's accommodate as many people as we can here. We're here united together. Our next speaker, I've already been instructed not to give long speech before announcing him, so I won't. Our next speaker is from Friends of Al-Aqsa, F-O-A. Friends of Al-Aqsa. Brothers, sisters, friends, as I get nudged out of the way, Ismail Patel.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Friends, free, 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 free. After decades of occupation, 7 years of brutal siege, continuous bombardment throughout the years, the massacres of summer rain, autumn clouds, winter rain, pillar of defense, now protective edge. Israel, take note. Palestinians are not going anywhere. We are here with the Palestinians till they get their freedom. Free. We will walk the path with the Palestinians to the bitter end, irrespective of what arms, what chemical weapons, what destructive methods you employ against us, whether it be in Palestine or whether it be Britain. And I say that with a heavy heart, while the Palestinians are being massacred, our Prime Minister rang Netanyahu to provide his staunch support. I say not in our name, not in my name. Prime Minister, if you don't change your friends, we will change our Prime Minister soon. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is aggressor. Israel is the occupier. Israel terrorizes the Palestinians. And the BBC calls those who are defending themselves as militant. I say despicable. Shame on you, BBC. Shame on you, BBC. My friends, I can stay here for hours condemning the Israelis and the British government. But we need to change the situation in Gaza. We need to join the hundreds of thousands and become activists. Call on our government. Each and every one of you go back home and email your MP to start selling arms to Israel. To end occupation. And to call upon the sanctions and boycott of Israel apartheid state. My friends, we can make a change. There are millions of people in almost every capital city of the world. Let's join together and united see the end of occupation and a free, 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 free. Thank you very much.
Sorry, another health and safety. Can people there just step back a little bit? A sister's just fainted. Can you please cooperate and just step back? Everyone step back one knot. A sister has fainted. Please do cooperate. Give her the privacy, inshallah.
Okay, we need a medic at the front. Can everybody be really careful because it's really hot today? So these are health and safety announcements. Please can you make sure that you're hydrated? Can you make sure that you keep your kids with you? But I know, can you also make sure you give people a bit of space, right? And there's some space. If people move a little bit down there, the police have opened up more of the road. So if you can just move a little bit further to your left, and then you can let more people in. But we know it's really cramped. Those of you who are not fasting, obviously, you're going to be hydrated. The rest of you who are, please just pace yourselves and try and move down and give people a bit of space, okay? And so other people can come in, because we've got 100,000 people here and we want to get everyone in. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! I went through some of the organisations who are supporting today, and it is an unprecedented alliance of organisations. Our next speaker represents the union that works for public and civil servants, PCS, and I'm really pleased that Zita Holborn is joining us today. Zita!
Greetings, sisters and brothers. Greetings. I'm pleased to be here representing PCS today and bringing a message of solidarity and good wishes for the people of Palestine. The PCS Union International Committee has issued a statement condemning the Israeli military strikes. PCS gives its full support for this demo and other demos and rallies taking place globally, calling for an end to the murder of innocent people. We condemn the Israeli military strikes. Palestinian lives are not being treated as of equal value, aided by irresponsible media globally. Whilst the discriminatory and apartheid regime of the Israeli state goes unchallenged, oppression of Palestinians in the occupied territories and the actions of Israel are barriers to the peaceful settlement, but they are also unlawful, unjust and inhumane. Therefore, political pressure is essential by the UK government and international community to secure lasting peace for a negotiated settlement, which can only be achieved through respect and self-determination. The occupation must end and the separation wall must come down. PCS is campaigning for disinvestment by companies associated with the occupation or engaged in illegal settlements. We are calling on union members to support the fight for justice for Palestine and the boycott, divestment and sanctions campaigns and an end to military assault. I have a message from the General Secretary of PCS, Mark Sawatka, who can't be here today in person, but is here very much in spirit. Mark says, we give our support with all those campaigning for a just settlement and an end to the continued military onslaught of Gaza. When I travelled to Palestine, sadly I saw firsthand the realities whereby Palestinian lives are not regarded of equal value. The Israeli occupation must end and the separation wall and the illegal settlements must be removed. PCS is proud to offer solidarity with the oppressed Palestinians and will continue to urge our members to support the fight for justice, the boycott, divestment and sanctions campaign and an end to military assaults. The people of Palestine deserve a state and they deserve a state now. Mark Sawatka. Brothers and sisters, I want to end by calling on everybody here and individuals, organisations, government and communities globally to give a pledge today. Yesterday was the United Nations Nelson Mandela International Day. Nelson Mandela would have been 96 years old yesterday. One of my other roles is on the National Executive of AXA, which is the successor organisation to the anti-apartheid movement. What we're seeing in Palestine is apartheid. Nelson Mandela dedicated most of his life to fighting oppression, racism and an end to apartheid. So what better way to mark Nelson Mandela's life and the date of his birth than by pledging 95 minutes to mark his 95 years to speak out and campaign for an end to the atrocities against the people of Palestine, for an end to apartheid that they're experiencing and their right to freedom, peace, equality and humanity.
Tariq Ali!
Dear friends, we meet once again, as we have done many a time over the last 25 years, to defend the people of Palestine against their oppressor. And their oppressor, let us be absolutely clear, is a rogue state. Israel is a rogue state. Its leaders feel that they can get away with anything, and they do. They get away with murder. For the last 30 years, the Zionist leaders and their army have targeted young Palestinian children, mainly young men, and they have killed thousands and thousands of them. So say it with me, and say it loudly outside the embassy of the oppressor. Israel is a rogue state. They can't hear you yet. Say it again. Israel is a rogue state. And how do they get away with it? They get away with it because the group of countries which call themselves the international community support them, justify them, and defend them to the hilt. When they say a child who is killed in the Ukraine and they blame the Russians for it, I don't want to go into that. But what do they say when an Israeli ground invasion, an Israeli bombing, killed hundreds of Palestinian children over the last 2 weeks? They don't speak up. And how long will this go on? It will go on as long as the Israelis think they can get away with murder. There is no other way to describe it now. The anger of the Palestinian people has flowed and overflowed over the years. So what are we going to do? Sometimes people say, demonstrations don't do any good. You're wrong. The Palestinian people have suffered for so long now that acts of solidarity is what this demonstration is, to show the Palestinian people that they are not alone. That we shall never let them be isolated. And here I have to be honest with you. Those among the Palestinian leadership who thought that going on their knees before the United States, going on their knees before the Israeli entity, have been proved to be completely wrong. They have got nothing. The settlements have continued. And when people now say, well, we are still in favor of a two-state solution, what two states? What two states? The Israelis have eaten up the Palestinian land. And I think we have to demand one state. One state. One state for Palestinian Arabs, one state for Palestinian Christians, one state for the Jews, one state for everyone who lives there, and on the basis of one person, one vote, a democratic state in which people's vote counts, and not an apartheid state which discriminates. Last week, an Israeli newspaper by what its leaders were doing and shocked by the Jewish fascists who burnt and killed Hillel to death. Haaretz said, if we carry on behaving like this, we have forfeited our right to be a state that belongs to a single tribe. So within Israel, slowly an anger is growing. And I say, when you see right-wing, fascist Israelis chanting slogans, kill the Arabs, kill the leftists, it reminds us of those who carried out the genocide against the Jews. That's what they used to say. Kill the Jews, kill the leftists. But when the Israeli right say kill the leftists, they mean kill any Jew who doesn't agree with them. And what these people are now reflecting is years and decades of Zionist oppression against the Palestinians, which has now created this atmosphere, where a member of the Israeli parliament gets up and says in public that Arab mothers should be killed so they no longer nurture snakes in their womb. What is the response to that of the international community? What does Hillary Clinton say? What does Susan Rice say? What does Obama say? Nothing. And let us not forget the vassal states who do whatever America wants. Let us not forget the conservative government, the coalition as they call themselves, or the front bench of the Labour Party. All at one, silence. Don't speak. It will go away. We can't take sides, but they do take sides. They support the monster. They support the oppressor state. So it's not that they are not taking sides. And yesterday, friends, one of the most shameful things that has happened recently in Europe. The government of France has banned all its own citizens because to stop people demonstrating on the grounds that these are anti-Semitic demonstrations. The way the Israelis have used anti-Semitism to try and crush any resistance no longer works. It doesn't work any longer. So what are we going to do? Of course we will carry on demonstrating. But I tell you something, we can't just stop at that. The campaign for boycott, divestment and sanctions must be continued. The BDS campaign is the only way we can help consistently and in the long term to isolate this state, to make its people think that what they are doing is unacceptable to the world at large. We did it to South Africa, let's do it to Israel.
Our next speaker has written many books, has written many articles, has given many speeches, has inspired many people. I give you Dr. Dawood Abdullah from British Muslim Initiative. Give it up.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Because of its criminal policies pursued in Palestine, Israel has united the Palestinian people behind the resistance. But it is not only the Palestinians who are now united behind the resistance. You, the free people of the world, you are also united behind the resistance. because of its deception, they in Palestine have rejected the negotiations. They have now turned to the resistance, knowing that if they resist or they don't resist, their homes will be demolished, their babies will be killed, and their land will be stolen. So they decide it is better to stand and die free rather than die lying as slaves. We have seen the birth of a new generation, a generation Mr. Khalid Michel warned. Last week he said, you will find a time coming soon when there will not be a Palestinian who believes in the 1967 solution. That time has come. That time has come. There was that lady in Gaza this week. Her name is Muhammad Ayub. Her home was destroyed. She said, when we rebuild the next home, we will rebuild it in Haifa and Akka and Jaffa. You can experiment with your superior weapons. This is not going to solve the problem. What will determine the outcome of the conflict is their superior will, is their conviction in the justice of their cause and their willingness to sacrifice for it. So finally, we say to you, Mr. Netanyahu, we say to you, continue as long as you want. The resistance will come to you by land, by sea, and by air. Thank you.
Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! We're all here together for Gaza, for Palestine, for freedom! Many of you are Muslim. Many of you are Christian. Many of you have no faith. And many of you are Jewish. And I'm really proud that Jews for Justice of Palestinians have been marching side by side with us. United for Palestine. Our next speaker, I'm really pleased, is here today. Leah Levine from Jews for Justice for Palestinians.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, this is absolutely amazing. It's not just Jews for Justice who are here. There are other Jewish groups here, and we march proudly with all of you. And we say very, very loudly, not in our name. I just want to read you briefly something one of our signatories wrote. He was asked by a rabbi to donate money to support the poor Israeli army, soldiers. And he wrote, amongst other things, how shocked and upset he was to receive that appeal. He said to ask for support for Israeli soldiers who are engaged in war crimes, brutal and indiscriminate destruction of Palestinian homes, and the deaths of now more than 300 people and more than 1,500 wounded. He says this is abhorrent, an outrage, in biblical terms an abomination. And he said, I am writing as someone who escaped the Holocaust by the skin of my teeth and whose family was murdered by Germans. It is high time that the Israeli government no longer hides in the shadow of the Holocaust, which it seems to use as a justification of its brutal approach. For the subjugation. But I'm proud to stand here as a Jewish woman, as part of representative of an organisation that has long stood and for the justice for Palestinians, and which from the depths of our soul abhors what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. It's racism. It's litany of crimes against humanity. From Deir Yassin and Shatila and Sabra. From Operation Cast Lead, Pillars of Defense. From the appalling travesty of the Brower Plan, killing off and moving out the Bedouin in Israel. And the 27,000 house demolitions. And now Brothers Keeper and Protected Edge. It goes on and on and on. In response to this litany of outrages, and as a voice for our Jewish organization and many throughout the world, Jewish Voice for Peace in America, which has 25 rabbis advising them, the European Jews for Justice and Peace, but for Palestinians, we categorically disassociate ourselves from the Israeli government, from the Israeli armed forces, from the Israeli settlers. From the depths of our being, we proclaim in sorrow, in anger, loud and clear, Israel, you do not speak for us. We come from a different tradition. We come from the tradition that recognizes centuries of anti-Semitism means we must stand with the oppressed and not become the oppressors, not in our name.
Let's please accommodate everybody in the protest. Move to the left, please, move to the left, because people are still fainting. Thank you, Jazakallah. Our previous speaker spoke about the accusation of all of us being anti-Semitic. Can I ask everybody here, are you anti-Semitic? Are you anti-Semitic? Okay, cool. Are you anti-Zionist? Yes! Are you anti-Zionist? Yes! See, it's not complicated. It's not hard for people to understand. We oppose occupation. We oppose apartheid. We oppose subjugation. We oppose killing. We oppose massacre. We oppose bombing. We oppose killing. We oppose Zionism. Our previous speaker also mentioned the call. It's great that we're all here at this protest, and it's very important that we show our anger and our frustration in a unified form. However, it's the work that happens in between the protests that's important. Let's keep it real here. Just because there's another onslaught right now on Gaza, we are here. When we had a chant earlier, Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry, we will never let you die. That's lies. I'm sorry. Let's keep ourselves in check. Gaza has been continuously occupied and under siege. Palestine has been occupied continuously, regardless of whether it's been on the news or not. We have allowed Palestinians to die. We have. Let's not feel proud because it's Ramadan and we're very thirsty and we have come out when there's heat and we have done something. We have done nothing. We have done nothing. Can we ever do enough for Palestine? Can we ever do enough for Palestine? We have the call to continue our efforts to unify. But I will hand over to Sarah, who I can see coming onto my left, to announce the next speaker. But I will be back, inshallah.
We know here that it's very hot. More people have fainted. We're not going to keep you for much longer. But please just make sure that you're taking care of the people next to you. Give them space, okay? Give them space. Thank you all so much. Free, free! Free, free! Our next speaker is from Islam Expo, and it's someone I've stood by for many demonstrations. She's a fantastic person.
the people who stand against it, who speak against it, who march against it, and those who are on the hills of Israel cheering on the attacks on Gaza children. The CNN reporter who tweeted today about the bunch of idiots cheering with every attack on Gaza was threatened to burn their car if they said anything wrong about them. She tweeted and then it was deleted. We know by who. We know who controls the media. We know who they side by, claiming to be unbiased. People, today it's all about the labeling game. The labeling game is a filthy and dangerous game. When they want to get rid of someone, they stick the terrorist tag and they become the target. No matter whether it's right or wrong. Today I'm going to attempt to change some of those labels. Israel is not a peaceful democratic state that is trying to exist in the Middle East. It is an oppressive occupier. One of the most racist entities in our modern history. Palestinians are not threats to peace, and they're not troublemakers. They are the people of the land, and they are under occupation. Palestinians are under occupation. Israeli attacks are not self-defense. Our leaders keep on saying they have the right for self-defense. They are not self-defense. It is a premeditated genocide. Palestinians hit back on rockets. It's not terrorism. It is resistance. And we are here to resist. The world stance is not democracy and not international standards, not up to the international standards. It's hypocrisy and double standards all the way. The media is not unbiased. It is Israeli driven and it is a contributor to these crimes by remaining silent. Lastly, today a paramedic who's been in hospital for continuous days found his son amongst the dead. They put the microphone to him and they asked him, "What do you tell the world?" He said, "Nothing. I don't tell anyone anything. Not the world, not the Arab world, not the Muslim world, not the European, not the international leaders. I don't want anything from them. They've been watching us die. I only ask mercy from God to bestow upon us." Finally, I want his tears to be the thing that drives us forward. You have not done enough here. This is just the beginning. Keep at it, and we will make this something huge. Till Palestine is free. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! You know how to spread the word. You need to carry on using Facebook, Twitter. We need to tell the world. We need to protest. We need to get involved in boycott, divestment and sanctions. We need to tell the government to stop its arms trade with Israel. Stop providing the weapons that kill Palestinians and impose sanctions. We've got a lot of work to do. We've just got 2 more speakers plus a very short message from the youngest councillor in Birmingham who's come down with us today, Mariam Khan.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my brothers and sisters in humanity. I'd like to start off firstly by saying I'm so proud of everybody that is here today, and thank you to everybody that is here, not only only the faces I can see in the crowd from Birmingham, from my city, but to the people as I've been marching down. There are people here who have travelled internationally. It is not just a national demonstration. I have heard accents from around the world standing up for Palestine. Israel said that the old will die and that the young will forget. The Palestinian young will not forget, and I have one message. I will not forget, and we will not forget. 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 Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mariam. Free, free! Free, free! Our next speaker needs no introduction, but I'll give him a very quick one anyway. He's the chair of Stop the War Coalition. He's the honorary chair of Palestine Solidarity Campaign. He plays a critical role in CND. He's been marching with us side by side for many years. He's been fighting in Parliament for justice, for truth and for freedom. I'm so pleased that he's here yet again with us today. Please give a warm welcome to Jeremy Corbyn.
Sarah, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for being here today. And those that are fasting during Ramadan, I know how difficult this is, but I know what an enormous act of solidarity it is to be out today on the streets of London as people are out on the streets of pretty well every capital city all around the world today. They're marching because we have this strange narrative from the world's media that the victims and the oppressed, the imprisoned and the limited access to food and medicine and water, the victims of occupation, are somehow the cause of the problem. We have this bizarre concoction of media stories that turns reality on its head. I've been 9 times to Palestine and Gaza, particularly Gaza. Every time I go to Gaza, I go with optimism. Every time I leave Gaza, I feel humble and angry at the way people are treated. Nearly 2 million people in prison, a 1 kilometre long zone around the Gaza Strip that anyone that ventures onto it, be it a farmer or a child, will be shot by an automatic weapon pointing at where they've come from. Anyone that goes out to sea will find their vessel shot by the Israeli Navy. Young people, 70% unemployed, more than half of whom are university graduates. We have the best educated and least employed population in the world in the Gaza Strip. And are they angry? Sure they are angry. Why wouldn't you be angry if your electricity supply is cut off, your water supply is cut off, your food supply is limited, your medical supplies are limited, and all the time there are drone aircraft flying overhead. There have been 300 Palestinians killed in the past 10 days. But there's been Palestinians killed every week, year after year after year, as there's targeted attacks on particular homes in the Gaza Strip. If this was happening anywhere else in the world, you'd have Obama, you'd have Putin, you'd have Hollande, you'd have Cameron, you'd have them all condemning it and promising sanctions and denial of human rights. Palestinian children deserve rights. Palestinian people deserve rights. Palestinian people deserve humanity and recognition. And the very least this country can do, stop the arms supplies, stop the trade, stop the aid, economically isolate the aggressors. Solidarity with the people of Palestine, stand together for justice and humanity, and peace will prevail. Thank you.
If I can ask everyone to put their banners down, put all of the placards down, please.
Where's my
I would like to send a message to the international community that the people who have died in Gaza within the last week are not just numbers. They are not just 300 people. These are brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, children. We would like a 1-minute pin-drop silence for the children of Gaza. I want you to remember them as I call out their names. Hussam al-Najjar, 14 years old. Qusay al-Batsh, 12 years old. Raneem Abd al-Ghaffar, 1.5 years old. Muhammad al-Masri, 14 years old. Rizq al-Hayat, 2 years old. Muhammad Ashur, 15 years old. Sarah Bustan, 13 years old. Rahaf Khalil, 4 years old. Qasim Alwan, 4 years old. Fulla, 3 years old. Wissam Shuhaybar, 1 year old. Ahmad Ulwan, 7 years old. Samih Abu Jarad, 6 years old. Ahmed Mahdi, 16 years old. Yasmin Al-Astal, 4 years old. Hamza Thari, 6 years old. Hind Abu Jarad, 4 years old. Jihad Shuhaybar, 12 years old. Musa Abu Jarad, 6 months old. Takbir! Takbir! Hussein Qawada, 13 years old. Ahmed Habib, 16 years old. Muhammad Arif, 13 years old. Siraj Abdul Alal, 8 years old. Dunya Hamad, 16 years of age. Basil Qawada, 10 years old. Ismail Bakr, one of the children who was precisely bombed on the beach of Gaza, 9 years old. Muhammad Malaka, 1.5 years old. Zakaria Bakr, 10 years old. Osama Al-Astal, 6 years old. Ahid Bakr, 10 years old. Sarah Umar, 4 years old. Muhammad Bakr, 11 years old. Ahmed Al-Nawajah, 23 years old. Maryam Al-Arja, 11 years old. Fatima Yunus, 12 years old. Nadil Khalaf, 5 years old. Salah Awad, 6 years old. Manar Al-Batsh, 13 years old. Yasmin Matwaq, 4 years old. Kamal Abu Taha, 16 years old. Bassam Khattab, 6 years old. Anas Al-Battash, 10 years old. Sahir Abu Namus, 3 years old. Abdullah Abu Ghazal, 5 years old. Noor Al-Najdi, 10 years old. Hussam Al-Najjar, 14 years old. Pray for them, my brothers and sisters. Takbir! 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 Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry! We will never let you cry! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry! We will never let you cry! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry! We will never let you cry!
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Shame on Israel!
Listen. Yeah, go, Bismillah. Shame on you! Bismillah. You know what I was trying to say earlier about we need to keep ourselves in check. This excitement is good, this energy is good, but it needs to translate into action. Will we translate our anger into action? Make a promise. Do you know what? Keep this between you and yourself, every single person. Make this a personal thing between you and yourself. Will you translate you physically being here into some kind of political action to ensure that your parliamentarians start to listen? No, you didn't listen. Keep this as a promise between you and yourself. Let's bring it down a little bit. This is a promise between you and those who are faith, between God, and those of no faith, between you and yourself. It's a promise that we will do more than just come for Palestine and chant when it's on the news and when we have severe casualties. The work is not when the bloodshed occurs and we see it on the streets and on the news. The work is done in between the bloodshed, in between the massacres that we hear about. The occupation continues whether you hear it or not, and we must continue to raise our voices day after day after day. MPs, remember, this election year is coming. We must work within the context that are available to us, within the framework that we have. We have the political structure, but we do not utilize it. MPs will say to us, oh, yeah, we hear about Palestine, but no one actually comes to talk to us. But if they talk to us, we don't feel it. They ain't scared of us, because we ain't putting pressure. We need to put pressure. This is election year. They need to realize that we are serious. If they are Zionists, will we vote for them? Will we vote for them? Will we vote for them if they continue and to support the occupation of stolen land? This is a warning to Cameron, who says, I'm a staunch supporter of Israel. Are we a supporter? It's not party political. Do we support our Prime Minister on this? Cameron, watch out. Listen to the people. Listen to the masses. We reject you. Do we reject your policy on Israel? Now let's mix up. We've got so many speakers, and even me, I'm getting a little bit tired. I'll tell you the truth. Let's mix it up. Let's mix up. We got a big time, I've been told, a big time Nasheed artist. Why not? Let's have a big time Nasheed artist. Yeah? No, can you hear? Well, no. Before the big time Nasheed artist, we've got even almost a bigger man. This man from PSC, one of the organisers of today. This man has been representing day in, day out. When we say that we represent, this man's been doing it. So please, give it up for Hugh Lanning.
Thank you.
on behalf of the organisers. To all the people down there who I can't see, thank you very much for coming. For all the people down there who I can't see, thank you very much for coming. For all 100,000 of you, thank you very much for coming. And to the BBC, shame on you! 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 Before saying what I want you to do when you get home, I just want to say a few thanks. I want to say thank you all who've marched in a hot day, when you're fasting, when you're not fasting. I want to say thank you to the stewards. Give it up for the stewards. I want to say thank you to all the organising committee, everyone who helped make today possible. But I also want to say it's not enough. We're going to have to be back. We want you back here next Tuesday, outside the Israeli embassy. Next Saturday, we'll announce the details, but there'll be another demonstration, at least outside Downing Street and outside the Ministry of Defence. And I want to say thank you to the 45,000 people who wrote to the BBC, the 60,000 people who've written to their MPs. I want to say thank you to all the people who've been involved in the BDS campaign, boycott, divestments and sanctions. To those people who made the SodaStream shop in Brighton close, thank you. To those people who've made John Lewis stop stocking SodaStream, thank you. To those who've made G4S say they're coming out of the Israeli prison system, thank you. But it's not enough. Our governments still stand idly by, doing nothing while Israel kills and slaughters. And we, the British media, they criticise Israel for murdering innocent children and civilians. But what a hypocrisy. We fund Israel. We swap arms. We trade with Israel. We swap intelligence with Israel. It must stop. We need a military and arms embargo of Israel by this government, by every government. And that's why we're going to be outside the Ministry of Defence and Downing Street next Saturday to make sure we say to them, not with our money, don't fund Israel's bloodshed. It's our blood that's on our hands and money by that blood. We fund the occupation and the world must intervene to stop. We can't just say the occupation's illegal. We can't just say we don't like the wall. We can't just say we're not in favour of settlements. We must say to Israel, tear down that wall, get out of those settlements, end the occupation, stop the siege. And this means that there's got to be not just boycott, not just divestment, but sanctions by the world on Israel until it stops and until there is a free Palestine. And my last thing I want to say, because I've had the tap on the shoulder, the last thing I want to say is that we had a demonstration this big in 2009 and then people went away. Never go away again. Join your organisation, sign up to BDS, make sure you organise, make sure that we are the hub of the solidarity movement Israel fears,
make sure you go forth and multiply, and we become the biggest solidarity movement in the world, and we make sure that there is a free Palestine. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Thank you.
Okay, before you send you away, remember, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So, we need you back here on Tuesday at 5:30. And we need you on the streets on Saturday. We're having a demonstration on Saturday because we are not resting until the siege on Gaza is ended and Palestine is free!
Hold it. Look, we're coming to the end of today. We're coming to the end of today, and we need to understand again what Sarah just said, and what Hugh just said, and the previous speakers have just said. We need to get ready. Israel has announced that their onslaught will continue for another 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They are audaciously, openly, without regret or any kind of empathy, saying that they will continue the killing, the bombing, the grinding, the slaughter for 2 more weeks during Ramadan, during Eid and after Eid. But we here cannot allow this to continue and us be silent just because we think, as I said, we've come one day and then that's it. Honestly, this is not enough. Do you think you've done enough? So, none of you guys are loners, yeah? All you know people. All of you know people. But the people you know aren't here today. Yeah? You know that. Next Saturday, are you ready? Yeah. Who said that? Say that. Million. Why not? People said today, 100,000 ain't gonna happen. 100,000 today. 100,000. The mathematician behind me goes, if everyone brings 10, that's 1 million. Simple thing. Every single person with your Facebook fake friends, your Twitter, etc., your real friends, contact your real friends. Tell them what's going on. If they don't know, let them get to know. There is no excuse. Oh, you're watching TV. Oh, you want to go shopping. Oh, you got to wash your car. Oh, there's this on TV, that on TV. I've got to link my friends. Allow you, forget that. You need to represent your brothers, your sisters in humanity next Saturday. So, next Saturday, keep an eye on all the websites that you know. I ain't even gonna bother naming everything because otherwise it becomes blah, blah, blah. You know how to find out the information. Don't be lazy. Find out. The drums are dropping. We were scared about, oh, there might be a little bit of rain today. It's raining bombs. It's raining bombs in Gaza right now. Your throats are parched. Imagine what the people of Gaza are going through right now. Imagine. What we need to do is turn this, what we have here, which is essentially 100,000 strong, into a big political movement. We're Downing Street. Here's our call. They know we are serious. We are not going anywhere until Palestine is free. We are not going anywhere until there is justice. There will not be peace, I guarantee. There will be no peace until there is justice for Palestine, for Al-Quds, for Jerusalem, for Masjid al-Aqsa. No justice, no peace. No justice. No justice.
no justice.
No peace.
Right, we've had all the speakers. We've had all the speakers. Now, I introduced someone incorrectly earlier. He's actually a Muslim artist, right? And I just got told this man has like 20 million followers or likes on Facebook. So I'm hoping there's gonna Facebook about this, about all y'all coming to the streets of London to say we oppose the occupation. Otherwise, give it up for the biggest Muslim artist, Mahir Zain.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. MashaAllah. You know, I came from Sweden yesterday and I attended Islam Channel for Human Appeal. We collected a lot of money, alhamdulillah, for Gaza. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so proud to see everyone from all backgrounds, all ethnicities, all religions, all colors standing here together. I'm not gonna speak too much. I'm just gonna sing part of my song, Freedom, for you guys. Bismillah. Gathered here with my family, my neighbors and my friends, standing firm together against oppression, holding hands. It doesn't matter where you're from, or if you're young, old, woman or man. We're here for the same reason, we want to take back our land. Oh God, thank you for giving us the strength to hold on. And now we're here together, calling you for freedom, freedom. We know you can hear our call. Oh, we're calling for freedom, fighting for freedom. We know you won't let us fall. Oh, we know you're here with us. No more being prisoners in our homes. No more being afraid to talk. Our dream is just to be free, just to be free. Now when we've taken our first step towards a life of complete freedom, we can see our dream getting closer and closer. We're almost there. Oh God, thank you for giving us the strength to hold on. And now we're here together, calling you for freedom, freedom. We know you can hear our call. Oh, we're calling for freedom, fighting for freedom. We know you won't let us fall. Oh, we know you're here with us. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. Jazakumullah khair. Keep spreading the word. Free, free.
Free, free.
Palestine!
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 Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you lie!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you lie!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you lie!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state!
Okay, that's it. But let's finish on a good note. Let's do a countdown and then end with Free Palestine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free Palestine! Please give money to the collections on your way out. Pay for the demo.
Palestine.